Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a bucktooth grin. And we're going to put about 3, I did one here a while back, and you can see here in the camera, I did this one right here where my finger's pointing. And this is what we're going to attempt today. I don't know if we'll do open eyes yet, but anyway, so this kind of gives you an idea. You can do something a little different on your carving. And really we don't have much of a lip to work with, and that's part of it because when you put your teeth out there like that, it draws the bottom lip very tight in. So anyway, we're going to attempt that today, and hopefully this will be a fun project for you to do. As we get started here, a lot of times you've seen me lay out these faces many times before, and if you're interested in see how I do a face, I've got a lot of videos that you can watch to do that. So we're going to jump in here and start creating a face, and so that you can see how to do a toothy grin. Okay, we've got the face planes put in now, and now we're going to do the eyes. We're going to just do a regular open eye, and we're penciling in the upper eyelid. This is going to create, when we do this, this is creating the eyeball right below it. So this right here is going to be the eyeball in here. So we're going to take our V tool, and we start on the outer edge of the first line you drew in for the upper eyelid. We carve that one. Do the second line. All right. And let's do the jump across the bridge of the nose. Let's do the same cut over here. And using your thumb as a pivot. All right, so now we're going to do our 6 cuts to each eye. And the deepest part of your eye is next to your nose. The deepest part of your eye is next to your nose, next to the teardrop there. And we'll turn our wood here to get our other 3 cuts. And remember now to angle your knife like this here. That way you can pop that chip out, because if you come in here and make a cut like this, you could cut into the cheek, or the wood could give away there. You could have a little mess right there. So always angle your knife. So again, let's jump across the bridge of the nose, come over here. Let's do our 3 cuts on this side. And then angle your knife. And sometimes you have to revisit. Sometimes the fibers of the wood don't want to let go. Like that there. Let's try that again. There we go, we're getting it. Okay, let's do the 3 cuts here. And again, let me get my angle right here. Get that cleaned out a little bit better. There we go. All right, and then now we're going to come in. You say, well, one eyeball is bigger than the other. That's right. It sure is, because that's just the way it turned out. But we can remedy that by taking some off the top here. And again, we can always come in here deeper toward the corners and make that eye a little bit more even. All right, so we're going to come in here and now put in the bottom eyelid by taking our V tool. It's a 1/16 V, sweep number 2 on it. Again, don't get hung up on all the different sweeps and things. Just whatever will fit there, use it. And that's fine to learn the different sweeps, but you know, just don't get too hung up on that, all right? Because you don't have to use the same tools that I use. If you can get the same results, there you go. That's what you're looking for, is the results. And just because I use a certain tool doesn't mean, you know, that you can't use a different tool to get the same results. All right, so now we're doing a 3 teeth here. And so again, remember that if you do not keep this dental mound rounded, your face is going to be flat as a pancake. And so keep this area very rounded. All right, the top, so we carved in the top lip, and now we're going to just draw, and again, we're going to make these pretty good size. And you say, oh, that's way too big. Yep. And that's the idea, because we can always reduce them down. So again, make your noses big, everything big, because you can always reduce it down. And so I'm gonna put you just a little bit more over, about right there. We moved our line a little bit there. I want to get our placement of our teeth in. Now some people, especially children, they'll stick out their teeth and they'll put their teeth over their bottom lip and tuck it in like that. And I've seen people like that. So I thought it'd be a fun carving to do. Give them a bucktooth grin. And again, remember, carving is exaggerating the features here. And so just have fun. Because we're going to shorten these teeth and we're going to tweak them a little bit where they're not looking like they're just hanging out there in space. And I do a lot of turning because I want to get the best cut I can. All right, I'm going to show the camera here where we're at here. That way, whew, mercy. All right, so now we're going to shorten his teeth a little bit by taking from the bottom and we're leaving that up. See, that looks more natural, yes, to a certain point. Now, I know a lot of people don't go around looking like this, but you've seen expressions like this done before, whether it be in cartoons or they used to have all these teeth that you could buy in the store that had Bubba's teeth, you know, you could put in your mouth and walk up to people and be silly. And this is what it's all about, it's having fun. Because your bottom lip, because you're literally biting your bottom lip and pulling it up, making that expression, so there's not going to be much of a bottom lip, because you'll notice here on this one here that there's not much of a bottom lip. And so again, because he's pulling it toward he's pulling it inward, so there's not going to be much of a bottom lip there. We're coming in, we're just tweaking this a little bit because that is the focal point right now, is these teeth. And getting these in there. Okay. All right, so now I come in here and do this, just a hint of the bottom chin or the bottom lip-ish of the area of the lip. And you know, you can come in and you know, you can put hair here with your V-tool, whatever there. And so make him different, you know. There's all kinds, hundreds and thousands of expressions out here that you can carve. Let's get a little longer blade. Use that detail blade for detailing. All right, so now you can come in with a V-tool and you know, put in some hair and going all, you know, just make him woolly, whatever out here. And you know, just sporadically put some hair in there like I did on the finished piece. And again, this will add another feature to your carving. And then we got to put in a few little things like the snot trough right here. Got to put that in. And I'm going to turn them upside down and put in the nostrils. You can make them as big as holes as you want there, but as long as it doesn't break out the sides of your carving, you know. But just to create a shadow there, looky there. Whew, now you can breathe a little bit more. And then again, come in and remove any sharp edges to this here. And you know what? He could even, look at there, we accidentally chipped that tooth off. I think we'll just leave it. We'll call them a chipped tooth expression or something. I don't know. But anyway, see, those are happy little accidents right there. It happens. And didn't mean for it to happen, but it happened. And don't get all bent out of shape. If something breaks off, just carve it again. You know, it's just a stick of wood. It's not a masterpiece. You know, this is why you're practicing to become good at carving. And this is why we're practicing every day. And put in our eyelids. Excuse me, our eyebrows. Like so. Okay, well, there's a face, a bucktooth grin, and he's a happy guy. Boy, it's hard to talk like that. I'm trying to talk. You know, a little mirror have on your bench. If you have a little, you know, mirror, you can always use that to get a different expression. And so the other night I was in here and I was trying to make different faces, and glad nobody was in here. They'd probably thought I was losing my mind. But I was trying different expressions and thought, you know what, the bucktooth grin would be great. So anyway, well, folks, thank you for joining us today. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell. Leave us a comment below and tell us how you got along with your bucktooth grin. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you real soon.